Hey everybody, listen, just wanted to, send out some well wishes to all of you. Please subscribe to my crime and investigations channel as well as my leakyou.com and leakyou channels. I'm going to go ahead and play a video here for you. We're going to go ahead and premiere this. We are still getting and obtaining more details in the death of FBG Duck and the arrest that took place. Just an FYI note, Durk officially unfollowed Muwop. Yeah, officially unfollowed Muwop. Lots of good things coming this way, you guys. We've got segments coming. We've got all sorts of good things coming. Lots of exciting things, and I encourage each and every one of you to stick with us. Stick with us here on Crime and Investigations and Leaky.com, where we are, we're getting better each and every day. And I just wanted to say donations are absolutely welcomed. You can donate at $Leaky on the Cash App or paypal.com/Leaky. We also have Zell if you want something a little bit more, uh, you know, uh, not uppity, but you get what I'm saying. Not that none of this can be verified. But anyway, guys, we just want to say thank you to each and every one of you who have been here with us and have been with us through all of the time that we've been here online. So, with with no further ado, again, guys, a lot of changes are coming, and we've got a special announcement coming soon. But I want to go ahead and we've got a sorry there. I want to go ahead and get to this particular video I am looking for here. And I'm going to go ahead and play this for you guys. Give me just 1 second. And we will get it. Shout out to all the sleuthers. Who have been so key to so many different cases out here in regards to sorry guys, in regards to the Gabby case. It goes on and on. Like, if it wasn't for us social media investigators, and that's one of the things that I thought was really, really important to note here is we are social media investigators. And that is actually, before somebody else tries to make a claim, guys, I've already registered the channel. Social media investigators, and we will absolutely continue to investigate cases here from a social media perspective. And I'm looking forward to doing that with each and every one of you sleuthers. So let's go ahead and get everybody up, to part of what's going on. And I will be back here momentarily.
Chicago street gang members have been charged in a racketeering conspiracy alleging a pattern of violence that includes the brazen downtown slaying of Chicago rapper FBG Duck last year. An 11-page indictment unsealed Wednesday charged Charles Liggins, also known as Murda, Kenneth Roberson, Christopher Thomas, Tacarlos Offerd, and Marcus Smart with committing murder in aid of racketeering as well as various firearms offenses. The charges carry a mandatory minimum of life in prison upon conviction, and prosecutors could also seek the death penalty. Liggins, Offerd, Thomas, and Smart were arrested Wednesday morning and are expected to appear at the Dirksen U.S. courthouse. Roberson is currently in state custody and will appear in federal court at a later date. The indictment alleged that the defendants are members of the O-Block gang on the city's south side, a violent faction of the Black Disciples that has publicly claimed responsibility for acts of violence and used social media and music to increase their criminal enterprise. Among the acts of violence alleged in the indictment was the murder of Carlton Weekly, a Chicago rapper also known as FBG Duck, on August 4, 2020. Weekly, 26, was a member of a Gangster Disciples faction that has been involved in a fierce feud with the Black Disciples on the South Side, according to police.
Weekly was in broad daylight while standing
In line in front of a high-end clothing store in the first block of East Oak Street, according to.
And hey to everyone coming in. I'm not going to pause this again, but I just wanted to say that the reason I'm replaying this, okay, is, guys, I kid you not. I really do want to say thank you to all of you who really, people take heed to, especially my crimes and justice stories, because they know that I'm always coming with facts. In less than 24 hours, this video has over 1,600 views. And so I'm going to let this go, and I will be right back with you guys.
2 cars, a dark Ford Fusion and a
gray Chrysler 300, pulled up and 4 gunmen jumped out and opened fire about 4:30 p.m., police said. Weekly was taken to Northwestern Memorial Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. His girlfriend, who told police she was waiting in a parked car, was shot twice in the left wrist, and a 36-year-old man was hit in the back and leg. This is a developing story. Check back for details.
Oh, it's developing all right. It is definitely developing all right. And let me give you some more details here. Let me give you some more details. So, this particular indictment, and I'm actually going to paste this here, also includes racketeering charges. Okay. So, let me just kind of bring this up so I can expand this. Now, remember, he was shot dead as he was shopping down at the Gold Coast, what is supposed to be one of the most high-end places in the Chicago, Illinois area. Now, 2 vehicles pulled up, okay? 4 hitters, 2 vehicles. Shoppers were actually out shopping on the sidewalk when these vehicles pulled up and opened fire. Now, FBG Duck's mother, Lashina Weekly, she's been on Vlad. She did a couple of interviews with Vlad that made some waves, and she did hold a press conference. And she had asked that no retaliation shootings happen. She wanted the violence to stop. But let's talk about more in depth of who these 5 are, okay? These 5 alleged members of the O-Block street gang. Charles Murda Liggins, Kenneth Roberson, Tacarlos Offerd, Christopher Cthang Thomas, and Marcus Muwop Smart. Muwop. Yeah, you heard me right. Muwop and Cthang. Now, the feds say Liggins, Offerd, Thomas, and Smart were arrested Wednesday morning, and they are due in court Wednesday afternoon. Roberson is in the custody of the Cook County Department of Corrections. Weekly, Carlton, FBG Duck, was shot dead. 2 others were wounded in this targeted attack. This was essentially. And he was killed on the first block of East Oak Street. He was hit multiple times. He was taken to Northwestern Memorial Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Now, police said Weekly was associated with a faction of the Gangster Disciples street gang called Jarrow City, which is based near 62nd Street and Vernon Avenue in West Woodlawn. But on social media, Weekly has always identified himself as a member of the Gangster Disciples faction called STL. STL has become a quite wide known gang, but STL and O Block had issues. And it is in the same area, and they are mostly friendly with Jaro City. Now, let me just really quickly talk more in depth about these indictments. Give me just 1 second. This is breaking news. Like, I have been guys, this happened back in September 2020. This happened back in September 2020 when this happened. And I was unsure for the longest time if there was ever going to be